Okay. Good evening to you all once again, and I believe you guys are doing well, and you've enjoyed your day and everything. I believe everything is well. Everything is well. Everything is well. Okay. So we're continuing with our lesson and mathematics. And the topic, to be precise, is percentages. Good. Last weekend we discussed about percentage increase and decrease, and I explained to you guys that in terms of percentage increase and decrease, the original quantity, anything original, either original price, original quantity, anything former, anything old, should be equivalent to 100%. Should be equivalent to 100%. And then anything new, that's a new price or the new quantity, should be equal to, when it is percentage increase, then it should be 100 plus the percentage increase. That's 100% plus percentage increase. Okay, but if the question is under percentage decrease, then it should be 100% minus the percentage or decrease. Then it should be 100%, then that should be 100% minus the percentage decrease, minus the percentage decrease. Good. So this is what we learned the other time on a percentage increase and decrease. That is when you are being asked to find a new quantity or the new price, or when you are being asked to find the original quantity or the original price. Okay. Let us look at one or two examples of it and move forward. Good. Okay, let's look at this question. In a sale, in a sale, the price of an article, went down from 250 Ghana cedis to 200 Ghana cedis. Find a percentage decrease in price. Find the percentage decrease in price. Good. So in a sale, the price of an article went down from 250 GH to 200 GH. Find a percentage decrease in price, okay? So we're going to express the change in price, okay? We are expressing the change in price as a percentage of the original price. So we need to find the change in price Okay, so percentage decrease should be equal to the change in price. That is 250 minus 200 all over 250. That is, we are expressing the original price, okay, the change in price as a percentage of the original price. So that will be times 100%, okay? Now 250 minus 200, that should give us 50 out of 250 times 100%. So 0 will cancel 0. Now 25 times 4 will give us 100. Then 5 times 4, that gives us 20%. So the percentage decrease in price is 20%. So in this question, we have been given the original price, that's the old price, and we have been given the new price, and they are asking us to find the percentage decrease in price, okay? So that will be the change in price all over the original price times 100%. So anytime you have to find a percentage increase or decrease in any given quantity, the change over the original quantity times 100%. The change over the original quantity times 100%. Good. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this question. After increasing the price of an article by 20%, by 20%, the price was 300 Ghana cedis. What was the original price? 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 After increasing the price of an article by 20%, the price was 300 Ghana cedis. What was the original price? What was the original price? What was the original price? Good. Let's move on. In this question, okay, we have been given the percentage increase in price in this question. So the percentage increase is 20%. Okay, it said after increasing the price of one article by 20%, the price was 300 Ghana cedis, meaning we have been given the new price. So the new price that is 300 Ghana cedis. We want the original price. We want the original price, okay? This is where we're going to use the idea of proportion. I explained to you that anything original, anything old, anything former, anything original should be equivalent to 100%, okay? So meaning the original price should be equal to 100%. And then the new price, that is 300 Ghana cedis, should be equal to the percentage increase plus 100%. So that'll be 20 plus 100%. That'll give you 120%. We added 20% to 100%, okay? 200%, that gives us 120%. Now, we are comparing 120% to 100%. When you compare the two, you could observe that 120% should give us more, and then 100% will give us what? Will give us less. Okay, since it is percentage increase, the new price will always be more than the original price. So it means that the original price will be less than the new price. Okay, so the original price will give us less, and if less, more divides. If less, more divides. Okay, so we are comparing 100% and 120%. Now 120 is more than 100, so we're going to get the original price will give us less. So the original price should be equal to, that is 100 times 300 all over 120, because we're going to have less, and if less, more divides. So 120 is more than 100, so we are dividing by 120. So 100 times 300 divided by 120. Kindly do the simplification for me. So 0 cancels 0, and the 4 will do the job. 4 or 3 will even do the job for you. 3 will do the job. 3 times 10 is 30, and 3 times 4 will give you 12. Now we can divide 100 by 4. 4 times 25 should give you 100. And then 25 times 10, that is 250 Ghana cedis. That is 250 Ghana cedis. Okay, so since it is percentage increase and we want the original price, we add the percentage increase to 100%. So the original price is equal to 100%, and then the new price should be equal to 100% plus the percentage increase. So that is 20% plus 100%, okay? That will give you the 120%. Now we are comparing 100% to 120%. You observe that 100% will give us less. And since 100% will give us less, it means the original price will be less, okay? And if less, more divides. 120 is more than 100, so we are dividing by 120. That's why we have 100 times 300, all out of 120. And you do your manipulations, you're going to get, or you're going to have 250 Ghana cedis. That will be the original price. That's the original price. So you observe that the original price is less than the new what? The new price. Good. Okay. Now let's move on. Okay, good. Now, after looking at percentage increase and decrease, we also discussed about profit and loss. And we did explain that profit will always occur when the selling price is more than the cost price. Okay, so for example, if I go to a shop to purchase an item that worth 500 Ghana cedis, that'll be my cost price. Okay, it cost me 500 Ghana cedis to purchase the item, so that'll be my cost price. And then if I decide to sell the item at 520 Ghana cedis, then the 520 Ghana cedis will be my selling price. Okay, so anytime the selling price exceeds the cost price, there will be profit. So we explained that profit should be equal to selling price minus cost price. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Okay, good. And then when the cost price is more than the selling price, when the cost price is more than selling price, we're going to achieve a loss, okay? So loss should be equal to cost price minus selling price. Now, we can be asked to find a profit or loss percent. We can be asked to find a profit or loss percent, meaning that we can be asked to express profit as a percentage of the cost price, or we can be asked to express loss as a percentage of the cost price. Okay, so in terms of that, profit percent should be equal to profit over cost price times 100%. Profit over cost price times 100%. Okay, if it is loss percent, if you want a loss percent, then that will be the loss over cost price times 100%. So loss percent should be equal to loss over cost price times 100%. Are we there? Good. And we were given 1 or 2 questions to try our hands on. Yeah, bought an article. Yeah, bought an article. Yeah, bought an article for for 50 Ghana cedis and sold it for 70 Ghana cedis. Find the profit percent. Okay, so profit percent, to determine the profit percent, we need a profit. So profit should be equal to the selling price minus the cost price. The selling price is 70 Ghana cedis and the cost price is 50 Ghana cedis. So that should be 70 Ghana cedis minus 50 Ghana cedis, and that'll give you 20 Ghana cedis. That'll give you 20 Ghana cedis. So that's the profit. But I want a profit percent. So the profit percent should be the profit, that is 20 Ghana cedis, over the cost price, that is 50 Ghana cedis, times 100%. Then 50 times 2 will give us 100, and 20 times 2, that gives us 40%. That gives us 40%. So the profit percent will be 40%. 40%. Good. So let me give you some few seconds for you to copy it. Okay. Good. Now let's move on. Now, in some cases, you may be asked to find either the cost price or the selling price when the loss or profit percent is given. That is where we need the idea of percentage increase and decrease. Remember that loss is on a percentage decrease, and then profit is on a percentage increase. Take note of it. Loss is on a percentage decrease, and then profit is on a percentage increase. Okay, good. So let's just look at that. When we are being given either the cost price and then the percentage increase, and you are being asked to find the selling price, or when you are being asked to find the cost price, when any of the parameters are being given, how will you go about that? How will you be able to manipulate such a question? Okay, good. Okay. Now let's take pick one type of it. An article which costs 36 Ghana cedis. An article which cost 36 Ghana cedis was sold at a loss of 8%. At a loss It's a loss of 8%. It's a loss of 8%. What was the selling price? What was the selling price? What was the selling price? Good. Now, in this question, we have been given the cost price, we've been given the percentage loss or loss percent, and we have been asked to find the selling price. Do you remember percentage increase and decrease? That anything original, because the cost price is the same as the original price. Okay, the cost price is the same as the original price. The price at which the person purchased the item, okay, that'll be the cost price. So that'll be the original price. So the original price or the cost price, that is 36 Ghana cedis, is equivalent to 100%. Okay, remember the selling price will be your new price, okay? So the selling price being your new price, this is under percentage decrease. Remember, loss is under percentage decrease. So this time we are not going to add 8% to 100, but this time we are going to subtract 8 from 100. Okay, so to be 100% minus 8%, and that'll give you 92%. That'll give you 92%. Okay, because since it is loss percent, the loss percent have been given. Are we there? So the selling price should be equal to when you subtract the loss percent from 100. Okay, meaning 100 have been reduced. This is the original price. 100% is representing the original price. It has been reduced by 8%. So we subtract 8 from 100, that'll give you 92%. Okay. We are comparing 100% to 92%. We are comparing 100 to 92%. You observe that, or you realize that 100% will give us more and 92% will give us less. Okay. And the quantity that we are solving for, that's the selling price. Clear. That'll give us less because this is under loss. Okay. So the selling price should give us less because it's under loss. And if less, more divides. If less, more divides. Okay. So that'll give you 92 times 36 divided by 100. Please multiply 92 by 36 for me. Do that multiplication for me. 92 by 36. That'll give you 3,312. So we have 3,312 divided by 100. 100 is a power of 10. So we just need to count the number of zeros, okay? Meaning we're going to have 2 decimal places because 100 is a power of 10. So the selling price should be 33.12 Ghana cedis. 33.12 Ghana cedis. 33.12 Ghana cedis. All right. Hope we finish copying. Let's take one more example, then we continue. All right. Okay. John, so let us look at this question. Let's look at that one too. John sold a car for $60,000 Ghana cedis and made a profit of 20%. What is the cost price what is the cost price of the car? So this time we want a cost price. And this is under profit percent. Good. And remember, I explained to you that the cost price, that's the original price. Anything original should be equivalent to 100%. Okay. So the cost price should be equivalent to 100%. The selling price have been given as 60,000 Ghana cedis. So 60,000 Ghana cedis is equal to, let's say, under percentage increase. That's profit percent. So it's percentage increase. Okay, profit percent is percentage increase. So we add 20% to 100%. That gives us 120%. Okay. Now we're comparing 100% to 120%. 100% will give us less. So meaning the cost price will be less. Since it's under profit, the cost price will be less than the selling price. So cost price will give us less. And if less, more divides. So that will be 60,000 times 120 over 100. So let's cancel zeros. 0 cancels 0. 0 cancels 0. And then we have 600 times 120. 600 times 120. A quick one for me. That is 72,000 Ghana cedis. So the cost price of the car will be 72,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. So John sold a car for 60,000 Ghana cedis and made a profit of 20%. What is the cost price of the car? So in this question, we have been given the selling price and then the profit percent, that's the percentage increase. But I want the cost price, okay? So the cost price should be equivalent to 100%. And then the selling price, that's 60,000, should be equivalent to 120%. Now we are comparing 100% to 120%, okay? In that analysis, you realize that since it is profit percent and percentage increase, the cost price will be less than the selling price, okay? So if less, more divides. 100 is less than 120. Are we there? Good. 100 is less than 120, so that gives us less. So it should be if less, more divides. So if less, more divides. Let us correct. It should be if less, more divides. So it should be That gives us less. So if less, more divides. So it should be times 100 here over 120. Yeah, we should divide by 120 rather, because this one gives us less. And if less, more should divide. 120 is more than 100, so we are dividing by 120. So let us do the cancellation very well. So that's my 60,000. So 0 will cancel 0. Okay, and 4 do the job. Or even 2 can do the job for you. Okay, 2 times 6 will give us 12. 2 times 5 will give us 10. 6 can do the job for you again. Then we are dividing 60,000 by 6, okay? Then 6 times 1 will give us 6, that is 10,000. And 10,000 times 5, that should give you 50,000. That should give 50,000. That should give 50,000. So it should be 50,000. The cost price should be less than the selling price because it is in terms of profit. It should be 50,000. So take note of that, not 72,000. It should be 50,000 because the cost price should be less than the selling price to get profit. Okay, good. So we're going to end the lesson here for today. I'm going to send you some questions on WhatsApp right away for you to solve them for me. Okay, I'll send you some questions on WhatsApp. Try your possible best to solve them for me. Okay, try your possible best to solve them for me. So this note, we will end today's lesson here on percentages, and we continue tomorrow with another lesson. On this note, I wish you the best of luck. Bye-bye.